Hey guys, welcome back. I'm gonna do something different. Most of you already know this, but you know how the game is played. But I had a couple of questions on the last video and on Discord. How to play the game and what rarities the cards are and how they function. So that's what I'm gonna explain today. For you guys who already know the game, you don't need to see this video, but hey, it's still a video, right? So here we go. First off, we have what you see here, and you have to see the color, light brown. It's a normal monster, doesn't do anything special. It's just a monster with the levels and the attack and defense of the card. If this card is an attack, it has 3000 attack points. And attack means on the table, straight up, pointing that way. You also have 5 rows, so you can put down 5 of these monsters side by side in the top row of your playing field. No more than 5. This normal monster, when it is in defense, you put the card down like this, and then these points are the ones that are active. So not the attack points, but the defense points. If my opponent attacks and my card is in defense, he must have an attack power higher than my defense, and if he does, my card gets sent to the graveyard. But I don't lose any life points, and you start with 8000 life points on a duel, on a game. So when this card is in the graveyard, I can't use it anymore unless I have other cards that can bring this card back to the field or my hand. Well, this color, light brown, is a normal monster, and it's a level 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those ball-like circles. It's just a card I picked up to tell you how it works. So it has a light attribute, which means in some cases magic and trap cards can tell you something about the attribute of a card, which you can use to do other things with. But I'll tell you that on a later date. I'll leave this here, makes it easier. We have a darkerish brown card over here. Same thing, level, attribute, attack and defense. But this card has an effect, and the effect that it has, we'll say it in this section of the card. So this card, Destiny Hero Denier, is a warrior type effect monster. It has a dark attribute and it's level 3. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is played monsters with level 4 or lower levels, so 4, 3, 2 and 1, can be played straight directly to the field. If I want to play this card, I have to sacrifice 2 of these cards, no matter the level. Then I can play this card, because this is a level 8. So level 4 you can play directly, level 5 and 6 you need 1 tribute, so you need to tribute 1 monster on the field, send it to the graveyard, and you can play a level 5 or 6. And with a 7 and 8 you need to tribute 2 of those monsters, which are on your field, unless the card says otherwise. You can put it in the graveyard, those 2 cards, and you can play this card. So the effect of this card will say in this section of the field what it does, what you need to do, and so on, so on. Remember, still only 5 spaces on the field you can play. We have these 2 magic and trap cards. So the pink ones and the green ones. This one has no attack, no defense. It's a trap card, and it's the same like these 2. You have 5 spaces for monster cards, but you also have 5 spaces for magic and trap cards right below them, like this. Nothing more, nothing less. There is a field spell you can put right here in this section. So actually it's 6. But hardly anyone plays field spells with the meta from back in the day. And I'm only telling you the meta from back in the day, so not the new stuff that's happening right now. So 5 spaces over here, 5 spaces over here. These spaces are for monster cards, and these spaces are for magic and trap cards. Trap cards, these ones, the red ones or the pink ones, whatever you want to call it, you can only use in the turn of your opponent. You place them face down, your opponent plays, or it's his turn, or attacks, or whatever. You flip your trap card, and you can activate this card, and it's already in the name, it's a trap card. So target one red ice monster in your graveyard, special summon it, in this case, if I had a red ice. And then when you have activated this card, it goes to the graveyard, unless you have also an effect. This lightning ball here says it's a quick play. So when I play this card, my effect goes first, no matter what. It creeps to first place to be activated. This card lets me destroy 2 of his back row, and the back row usually means this, for trap and spell cards. And I can destroy 2 spell or trap cards on the field when I discard 1 card from my hand. So I'll activate this, throw a card out of my hand to the graveyard. This one goes also to the graveyard. And I can destroy 1 or 2 cards in his spell and trap field. So it's a very handy card. This card I can use in the turn of my opponent and in my own turn, because it's a quick play. There are also spell cards you can only use during your own turn. So you have to watch what it says right here. This one, this lightning dingy, means quick play, but there are also continuous plays and a lot of other stuff. So these are magic and trap cards. Then you have a ritual monster card. That's the blue card. This card can only be summoned by another card, and in this case it's a magic card, and it's called a ritual summoning card. You can ritual summon this card with Black Luster Ritual. So you need to have that card in hand. You also need to have, I think, 2 monsters. And then you can summon this to the field and do whatever you want with it. It's also, this also counts as a monster card. But you need, for ritual cards, you need a special magic card that lets you summon this card. So we also have fusion monsters. Fusion means, and it's a purple card, also has stars, attributes and effects. Attack and defense, this case it's 0/0, but this card lets you take a monster from your opponent's side of the field, equip it to this one, and it gets the attack and defense of the equipped monster. There are a lot of fusion cards, but you need also again a magic card, and in this case the one that people know the best is polymerization, and there are there are a lot of versions of polymerization. You have Fusion Destiny, you have a lot. And the card will say what you need for it. So this card means when you want to summon this card, you need Relinquished and 1 effect monster. So you need to have 1 of these and a Relinquished monster, which I don't have here right now. You need to get them to the graveyard, or discard them to the graveyard, and you can summon this one. These are usually stronger than the normal monsters or the effect monsters. Then we have the modern age, which I don't know much about, but you have link monsters. I think this is the synchro monsters, and the black ones, the what's it called? Okay. Also, I'll move this a little bit around so you guys can see a little bit better. The card will say what you need to summon these kind of cards. In this case, 2 monsters with different names, and you can summon this card. As you see, it has no levels. It does have an attribute. You need to link 2 other monsters before you can play this, and it will be summoned on a special place, I think, and that's on top of these, like over here, and there's only 1 space for it, and I think it's the pendulum spot. Still haven't figured out how that works, because I'm only in Yu-Gi-Oh! For about a couple of months. Same goes, well, I don't think it goes for this one, but the white one sure ends up a lot in that top spot over here. So for link summons, 2 monsters, like, I don't know if you can read it, probably not. Like, this is what you need. It says 2 monsters with different names before you can summon this one. Come on, zoom in now. Oh, my phone doesn't want to zoom in, but okay. And you can special summon this. So this is a special summon, not a normal summon. Same goes, by the way, for this one. That's also a special summon, not a normal summon. So you can do 1 normal summon per turn and special summon as much as you can. Same with this. You need 2 level 1 monsters before you can summon this. And you can use the effect, and a lot of effects have probably a lot to do with graveyard stuff. But hey. I don't know exactly how these cards works, because this is, well, recently new for me. So I'll try and get some more information about this. Like I said, I've been only back in Yu-Gi-Oh! For about 2.5 months. Restarting my collection. So that's about it. Well, not entirely it. Okay, now let me tell you another thing. This card, only the lettering is in silver, which means it's a rare card. So you start with comments like this. No shiny stuff, just white lettering and a picture that doesn't do anything. Then you get the rares. So the higher up you go, the more value your card gets if you want to sell it. This is a rare, only silver lettering over here, or gold lettering. It can also be a rare, but no shiny stuff anywhere else. Then we have, where is it? I think it might be, no, it's not here. Oh, here it is. The super rare. So version number 3, only the picture have some shiny stuff on it. Don't know if you can see it actually. Oh, there it is. You see? Again, versions goes up. This one has lettering and shiny stuff on it, which means it's an ultra rare. Well, not ultra rares. All ultra rares are worth money, but that's how it goes. Then we get secret rares, like this one. Again, lettering and the picture, but different kind of shiny stuff, as you can see. So secret rares. Then we have also ultimate rares. So lettering, levels, and a different kind of shiny stuff again. And I really like this stuff, the ultimate rares. And they can be really, really expensive. The ultimate rares. And unfortunately, I can't go higher up with showing you the cards, so I have to mod it in. After ultimate rares, I think you will get the Pharaoh rares. And I'll show you a picture on screen. Then you have also Starlight rares. Those cards I don't have for sure, because they are really, really expensive. And as of March, 21 of March, there will be something new. I don't know how it's called, but it's again a new rarity. And they will come with the reprints of, I think, 6 of the first seasons of Yu-Gi-Oh! So LOB, MRL, and then up to 6 they will reprint in booster boxes. And I'm really excited about that, because I am trying to get my LOB complete. What I have now is first edition, and the only shiny card I got at the moment is Celtic Guardian, first edition, LOB, not in mint condition, definitely not in mint condition. And that's about it. So, if you want to see more, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you the next time. Bye bye.